when the top level was built. Give it, quickly! Extraordinary! I see it now! The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. The blood of... Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come. Ah, the box. I have The Dwemer were the last to touch it. It was the Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some in time. But he won't reveal how to open it. Maddening.
Come closer, bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you? Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Bigger ass bitch, bro. This guy. I don't want to fuck with this guy.
Never should have come here.
Is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't... Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
You're not as dumb as you look. All right, then.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric.
The Eye of Magnus, here but lost.
There are few
Slipped through my
places where
grasp.
one can pursue my type of work
we might
without
have
fear
learned.
of persecution.
I wonder what we could have done with the Eye, had it been put to better use. Good day.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
Hey guys, it's Pyrostasis, and I'm going to show you guys real quick how to
How to use enchanting in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Why bother with enchanting an item? Well, first off, you're going to need to find an arcane enchanter, which is basically an enchanting station. And the easiest one to access early in the game is the one that you can find at this location within Dragon. You need a magic effect to apply to the item. Let's start by covering soul gems, as there's a good chance you already have one or more in your inventory by the time you reach Whiterun. Soul gems come in 5 standard varieties: petty, lesser, common, greater and grand. You can get both filled and unfilled gems from various vendors, or you can loot and steal them. The higher level the soul gem, the more powerful version of an enchantment you're going to be able to produce. There's a 6th variety called a black soul gem, and that can be used specifically to capture the soul of NPCs. And also there's an infinitely refillable soul gem called Azura's Star, or the Black Star. The version you get depends on the decision you make during the Black Star quest. Without going down that rabbit hole, Azura's Star is basically an infinitely refillable Grand Soul Gem, and the Black Star is an infinitely refillable Black Soul Gem. Oh, and it's worth noting that all Soul Gems, aside from Azura's Star or the Black Star, are single-use items. If you've got your hands on a filled Soul Gem of the appropriate size for the enchantment that you wish to make, then you're good to go. However, if you have an empty Soul Gem, then you're going to need to trap a soul inside it. To do so, you'll need to learn the Soul Trap spell, which requires you to be at least 25 skill in Conjuration, and for you to purchase the spell. Soul Trap is actually available for purchase from Farengar, who is conveniently located in the same room as the Arcane Enchanter within Dragon's Reach. Once you have the Soul Trap spell, you simply need to cast it on an enemy just before they die in order to trap their soul. For this to work, you need to make sure you have an appropriate level empty soul gem in your inventory for the trapped soul to fill. Basically, the more powerful the enemy, the more powerful the soul. If the soul gem you have is too small, it won't capture the soul. However, you can capture a less powerful soul in a higher level soul gem. This will happen if a lower level gem isn't available in your inventory. So watch out for this, because you don't want to pull out a grand soul gem for an enchantment and then find out that it only has a lesser soul in it. The game will always default to the most appropriate empty soul gem when you capture any given soul. So it makes sense to always keep a number of each type of soul gem in your inventory. You're also going to need a magical effect to apply to your item. And you can learn these effects by disenchanting the enchanted items that you loot during your adventures. To disenchant an item, you simply need to use the disenchantment option at the Arcane Enchanter, and you'll then have that magical effect available when creating your own enchanted items. If an item's greyed out, then you've already learned that magical effect. And if it doesn't appear in the list at all, it's one of the many items in the game that's not disenchantable. It's also important to note that disenchanting an item will permanently destroy it, so be careful. Once you have your filled soul gem and the spell effect that you want to apply, then you're ready to enchant your item. You cannot be and will be associated with charges that a weapon can hold. It's a bit awkward to preview the number of charges for each type of soul gem, as every time you select a different gem you have to go back and reselect the item to preview the maximum number of charges it can hold. For example, I'm now showing the difference between using a petty soul gem that's given me 15 charges of the shock enchantment for this bow with the slider maxed out, and now I'm showing a grand soul gem with the slider maxed out, which is going to give me 187 charges. This is an insane difference in how often you need to recharge your weapon. So basically, if you're going to be using that weapon, then it always makes sense to use the best soul gem you have available. Once you've done all of that, you simply need to select craft, and you have your enchanted item. You just need to but the basic premise is as simple as that. Now, if you're wondering whether it's actually worth leveling your enchanting skill all the way to 100, then the answer is yes. For every level you gain in enchanting skill, you're able to produce more powerful enchantments for your items. And this scales up to make your enchants 25% more effective at ability. Incredibly simple. Weapon enchants will activate when you notice that charges, you're going to need to top them up. This isn't the case for armor and jewelry, which never run out. To recharge an item, you'll once again be making use of filled soul gems. You simply need to select the weapon in your inventory, the weapon
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle...
Dar Sulfurse Alduin Ukri. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Know that Gormley sent you down to death! Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We've blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Goldthorn, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
we will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Nifarim Jur, what
not be in terror. You feel for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
No, damn you! It's no use. Use the scroll, Kelvin. Now!
Hold Alderman on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde. Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it. Parthurnax. Power has waxed, while yours has waned. Av-Uvdir, join me or perish with your mortal friends. Dovahkiin, Botcharan, use Dragon Rend before Alduin consumes you. Ruthwa Nidarin Shur. You may have the weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal. Use Dragon Rend. It's the only chance to defeat him.
I'll see you in pieces!
Axis weak, iron strong. Hurt him while he is grounded. Use Dragon Rend before Alduin consumes you. He is too strong on the wing. Bring him to goal with Dragon Rend.
Victory is yours!
Use Dragon Rend. You are no match for Dominator. He is vulnerable. You are no dog! Sure. This is your chance, Nova. You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal. Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pahlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkosayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. Sum Ark Mora.